Now we know that life existed on Earth long before humans set foot on this planet. And if you think about it, humans have only been around for about 300,000 years. Let's jump into the Wayback Machine and see how humans evolved over millions of years. That is nothing compared to the billions of years that other life forms have been evolving on this planet. In today's video, we are going to go back in time more than 2 million years from now and explore what life was like when humans were not yet human. 2.8 million years ago, the climate and environment. These savannas would eventually become the dominant terrestrial ecosystem on Earth. Many of the flowering plants that we rely on for food today did not evolve until much later. Instead, the dominant plants were gymnosperms such as conifers and cycads. These plants have naked seeds that are not enclosed in fruits or flowers. 2.8 million years ago, the hominins that existed were Australopithecus afarensis, also known as the afarensis. They were a species of early hominin that lived in Africa. First, let's take a look at the climate and environment of our planet. They had a brain size of around 400 to 500 cubic centimeters, which is much smaller than the average human brain size of around 1300 cubic centimeters. Their social structure was similar to that of modern-day primates, with a strong emphasis on community and cooperation. The Afar Triangle in Ethiopia is one of the best places to find fossils of Australopithecus afarensis. Chimpanzees and bonobos were present, but they lived in a more forested environment. Gorillas had not yet split off from the chimpanzee lineage, and orangutans were still living in Africa. The most famous member of this species is Lucy, whose skeleton was discovered in 1976. They were covered in body hair and had a life expectancy of around 25 to 30 years. We can understand the factors that have caused major changes in the environment and the impact they've had on different species. By studying the history of life on Earth, we gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of preserving biodiversity. Their diet consisted of plants, fruits, nuts, and occasionally meat. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time. These species had larger brains and were better adapted to the changing environment. 2.8 million years ago, during the Pleistocene epoch, Earth's climate was much colder than it is now. However, they looked very different from their modern counterparts. For example, elephants were much smaller, more like the size of a modern-day rhino. Giraffes had shorter necks and tails and a thicker coat of fur to keep them warm in the cold climate. Primates, including early hominins, had to adapt to the changing environment as well. This was due to the start of a major ice age known as the Quaternary Ice Age. This ice age had a significant impact on the environment, leading to the formation of glaciers and the changing of sea levels, as well as causing the evolution of many plant and animal species. The colder climate also led to the formation of the first savannas, which are grassy plains with scattered trees. 2.8 million years ago, the plants and animals that existed 2.8 million years ago were very different from those we know today. As for animals, there were some species that still exist today, such as elephants, giraffes, and various primates. 2.8 million years ago, the hominins. Hominins are the group that includes all the species of the genus Homo, including modern humans, as well as extinct species and their ancestors. Australopithecus afarensis were bipedal, meaning they walked upright onto legs. They lived in groups and were active during the day. 2.8 million years ago, other primates. Besides hominins, there were other primates that lived 2.8 million years ago. These primates played an important role in the ecosystem, helping to disperse seeds through their feces and providing food for predators. What happened next? After the Australopithecus afarensis, other species of hominins evolved, such as the Homo habilis and the Homo erectus. The Homo sapiens, or modern humans, evolved in Africa around 300,000 years ago and eventually spread to all parts of the world. What can we learn from the past? By studying the history of life on Earth, we can learn a lot about the processes that have shaped our planet and its inhabitants. We can also learn about the evolution of humans and our place in the natural world. So what do you think? What was your favorite part of this journey back in time? Let us know in the comments below.